With over 9 billion people estimated to occupy our planet by 2050, the question remains, how will we feed them all? As children, we're raised to believe that food comes from farms in an open field, but with the growing number of people, there won't be enough land to go around. I believe vertical farming may be the answer. Vertical farming is where you have multi-level systems growing different vegetables, usually, or grains, things that can be grown in what is traditionally an open field. There are several pros and cons to this. Vertical farming has been shown to have a 90% reduction in water since modern systems would have a hydroponic aquaponic system where water is completely recycled and fertilizer coming from fish byproduct and other plant byproduct gets put back into the system. And since fertilizer is shot straight to the roots, it actually works out a lot more efficiently. There's also an estimated between 45 to 200% more yield per hectare, since different vegetables would grow at different times and different levels. That accounts for the big difference. But since there would be highly efficient technologies allowing for longer growing seasons, potentially year-round, that accounts for the much higher yield per year and per hectare. There's also multiple industries in one, having the vegetable grain growing industry as well as the fish growing industry from some models show. And of course, there is a highly decreased amount of transportation cost since truck systems wouldn't have to be coming in from outside sources to bring food into the center of a city, also decreasing pollution. Of course, many cons to these types of systems include extremely high initial cost. Some believe that a 32 to 35 level system could feed 15,000 people a 2,000 calorie diet on a 1 block area of land, about a quarter of a hectare, and it would be in the $90 million to $210 million range. So it's a very large scale system that many places would not be able to afford, especially in developing countries where this technology is most needed. Also, there would be very few jobs actually produced since everything is technologically serviced. So people that would be working here would have to be extremely well versed in technology and science, and thus very well trained. But a 32 level system would need very few workers, and there would also have to be very high energy consumption due to the sheer amount of technology that would be running 24/7. Of course, energy consumption can be offset by using passive solar and other green architecture designs.